for updates on sports stories across the globe, Aaron Akerejola joins us. Good morning, Aaron.
A very good morning to you, Aya. Good morning to you, Doctor. Good morning to you, Rufai. Let's start it off with the blockbuster fixture yesterday in the UEFA Champions League, which saw Barcelona host Paris Saint-Germain, the current holders of the UEFA Champions League. And one man, Nuno Mendes, shone like a million stars. And the biggest of them all has to be this particular mazy run into the half of Barcelona and squaring up for his own teammate to actually score. And people said he got the very best of Lamine Yamal. But speaking about Lamine Yamal and the Champions League, let's talk about Lamine Yamal himself, who was a threat to Barcelona's defense on the day and showing the credentials why he is one of the best players in the world. And some are saying that this is exactly the reason why some felt he should have won the Ballon d'Or. But give it to Dembele. He had a remarkable season. Moving away from all of this, now let's actually look at some of the results that actually came in. Of course, Rasmus Højlund getting 2 goals on the day against Sporting CP. Fantastic one for the man who could not find a foot in Manchester. Talking about Manchester City drew 2-2 with AS Monaco, with Eric Dyer scoring the late goal. And I must say, at the moment, Martinelli is as hot as fire and helping Arsenal against Olympiacos. Juventus being held by the Yellow Submarines 2-2. I must actually say another very, very massive game there. And Borussia Dortmund put it to sword Athletic Club. Talking about 4-1 was how we actually ended. So as it stands right now, you look at the UEFA Champions League, it's squaring up nicely. Later on today, of course, the Europa League will kick in for the first stanza. But away from that, let's bring it back home and talk about our Flying Eagles, because our Flying Eagles know that our chances of progressing at the ongoing World Cup will rest on the fact that they beat Saudi Arabia tomorrow. Of course, Nigeria versus Saudi Arabia, a very key fixture to look out for. Looking at the African plane, Brazil versus Morocco, Egypt versus New Zealand, and South Africa against New Caledonia. So we'll be focusing on that one ahead of tomorrow's massive fixture against Saudi Arabia. Remember, in the opening exchanges in this particular World Cup, the Flying Eagles did lose their first game 1-0. So they'll be hoping to amend and also push further. And finally, so as we look at how things would actually play out, yesterday was Independence Day. And one particular club decided to give a Nigerian touch because they've got Alexander Iwobi in their books. They've got Samuel Chukwueze in their books. And also not leaving out Calvin Bassey, Super Eagles defender, as Fulham, the London club, decided to celebrate independence for their Nigerian players and probably just enjoy the culture, which, if you'd ask me, was a fantastic and a nice touch to making players feel at home. Kudos to them, I must actually say.
Kudos to them. I love that. They should extend an invitation to us. Great with the Fulham players. I see Alex Iwobi. Thank you so much, Aaron.